What is up, TBC squad? Welcome back to another video. Today we're actually getting started installing all the interior pieces in the 1997 Trans Am. Once all the pieces are done, guys, we'll be getting started on that motor, which I really cannot wait for. But if you guys want a special shout out for you guys selves, make sure you guys go ahead and make sure you smash that red button. And don't forget to hit that bell as well, because you want to get notified when I do post videos. On the other hand, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Finally got these things painted again. Can't wait to get this installed, which is the back pieces are going in right now, which I'll show you guys when I put that stuff in. Got all the back panels back here. That's for the passenger side right there. Hides all the wires. And then you got the other two back pieces and the floorboard. Center console right here. It's looking actually pretty well. I just gotta hit it one more time right here for the ashtray. My friend Bo right here did this. Looks pretty good. The radio tray. That actually just painted right now, so that's why it still looks a little wet. And you got the handle part, and the window and lock key, and also your shifter. This thing actually came out pretty boss. Alright guys, today is the day that I'm finally going to be able to put this carpet in. The carpet is already in, but I gotta start gluing the seams down. As you guys see right here on the passenger side, it's kind of sticking out. I got the side panels here, or the side trims is what they're actually called. But I'm gonna put these down right here on the side, start screwing them down. I'm gonna start doing the door side, which I had to take off so I can actually figure out how I'm gonna do it. Because there's a little like metal piece that's actually supposed to ride against this part, so you have to like push that thing in here first, and then go ahead and push it, and then it should go down in the seams. Then I'm gonna take the under panel after all of this is done. I'm gonna put that under so it can hold all these wires back up again, and then that way I don't have to worry about the wire situation on the passenger side. Driver's side, put that panel up, get all those wires tucked away. Technically I'm already done with all the wires over there, so I don't need to worry about that right now. All that is done, the radio's done. This here though, I really do need to do something with this. I'm definitely gonna do that. And then after that, guys, I'm putting these trims in because, well, honestly, that's all I really need to do. I just need to put these in. It will look 100% good. It will ride against this. The car's coming together really well, guys. Really, really well. I'm gonna put the speaker little thing on here as well. The speaker shield. There's the driver's side panel right here. That's gonna go on. Then I wanna do the center console. I still gotta cut the holes out for the center console. That way I can screw it down, because I don't think the screws are going to go through this carpet. It would be good, so I don't really have to cut anything. But in the end, you kind of have to anyways, because there's a little lip right here that it sits on. It is pretty dark out here now. I finally got the door done. The door is completely on there, and it's looking sexy. I have the battery on charging right now. What we're going to do is we're going to turn it over. Let's see if she will start. Oh, look at that, guys. You hear it? She's alive. She's alive. Wow. She definitely needs a tune-up. Guys, I'm amazed. Holy crap. Alright, so basically, now that we know that she's running, the alternator needs to be replaced. I'm gonna go ahead and roll up this window. Alright, the window's completely rolled up. And as you guys can tell, the speakers do work. All of them, they work. That's always good to know. The car's running, the speakers work, the radio's working. We had light, but I guess it went off. But it's okay, because I don't have that thing pushed up yet. This car has 102,000 miles. I'm just amazed. I got a lot done today, and plus I got the car started again. Go ahead and shut her off now. Let her rest. I need to put an octane booster or something inside of the octane to try to clean up the fuel and everything. And then we have the ignition coils, what we're going to be doing pretty soon. Tomorrow is supposed to be raining, but I might come over again to actually... I just kicked my whole bolts on the floor, guys. Look at this. What a clumps. But anyways, let me go ahead and turn this little thing off right here. I'm not really sure when we want to do this engine. We were planning to do it last week, and then it rained, and then we were planning to do it the week before that, and it rained, and well, now it's gonna rain again. This is starting to take a little bit more time for the motor. It gives me more time to do the interior, of course, which you guys already just seen right now, is that the interior is looking 100% the way we wanted it to. I just have to get the center console in still. I had a big old fuss with this door. I had to figure out what the hell was going on with the battery, because I guess it was dead. I just plugged it back in, got the jumper, put the jumper on, rolled the window down, and then I got the door panel to actually sit flush. That's always cool. So I have it pushed back there pretty good. It's firm on that carpet right there. It's actually helping the carpet stay in place. This carpet didn't really have glue in the beginning. I don't think I'm going to put glue on this carpet, knowing the fact that it didn't have glue underneath it when I pulled the factory stuff out. I'm not going to put glue underneath it just for that factor. I'm just going to go ahead and use the panels and the center console, the back seats, the seat brackets, and all of that junk to actually try to hold down this carpet as well as it can. It's gonna be really flat and flush. It's gonna look like it just came out of factory, so that's always the best thing. I always want it to come and look like it's coming out of factory. The only thing that I really have to do is, well, honestly, glue that down, and then I need to put the pillars right here back up. Also, the microphone, which will be going up here next to the driver's face. We're waiting for these. We have to order them because the old ones were just, they're trash. They're ripped apart, and I told them that, you know, it would be junk to buy half of the good stuff for the car and then put something crappy inside of it. We are taking off the steering wheel. Stay tuned for that. If it doesn't rain tomorrow, I'm probably gonna come back and take that steering wheel off. We're gonna be trying something a little different with the steering wheel. Make it look brand new, pretty much. Right now, it doesn't match anything in the car. It's like a tan gray, and the whole inside of the interior is black. Like, you're like, what the hell happened here? Like, come on, guys. Finally have this door done with the window and the whole entire speakers, and everything is on this side of the door. I'm going to be putting that thing back underneath here to hold up all those wires after I push this back completely in. I have 2 more screws that I gotta put in, and then the center console. Once the center console is done, I'll be moving my way over to the driver's side, getting the driver's side all tackled down and ready for that to be just 100% done. And then we have to actually get the seat belts for this girl. She needs the driver and passenger. We're probably not going to be replacing the back seats because you can't really sit back there anyways. Like, nobody's going to be comfortable. And if you look at this, guys, you're not going to be comfortable back there. We're not really worried about that, but I am going to be like fixing up the carpet back here. As you guys can see, it's kind of lumpy right here and stuff. So I need to fix that. And then, well, that's pretty much all, actually. I mean, this car's coming together pretty fast now. Stay tuned for the next episode, guys, because it's about to get real. I'm gonna see if I can come back tomorrow. I'm sorry I'm rambling. I'm just trying to fill you guys in on everything that I need to do and everything that has been done to this 1997 Trans Am. She finally started. I thank God for that. Guess what, guys? I decided to actually put one more piece on, which was the back trunk piece right here. I know it's a little bit dirty. It's because I've been touching it, and it's cold as hell out here right now too, so everything just gets really like dusty looking, and it just looks funny to me. Anyways, I finally got it up here. That is finally good. The only piece that I need is this other piece right here, which goes right here, and the only reason why I'm not doing it right now is because it's really hard to see these little holes in the dark. I have to wait for light to come. Tomorrow I'm going to put the center console in, which is going to make this car look even so amazing, guys. I cannot wait for this, because you're gonna actually see right before you guys' eyes what it feels like to sit inside the driver's seat of this car with almost all the interior. Pretty much all the pieces that I really need to do, honestly, guys, is the driver's side panel. I still gotta get that door situated. Very soon I get that whole door done, and then once that whole door is done, I'm gonna put the speaker little shield back on, the seat belt, the visor, the T-top. Everything is going to be coming together pretty fast now. We only are waiting on a few things, which is the sun visors and the seat belts and the seat brackets. Once all of that shows up, bam, it's on like Donkey Kong, guys. It's gonna be amazing. So make sure you guys don't miss out on this, because this Trans Am is gonna be on the road very soon. You guys already heard it yourself. It started. It just has a little bit of an issue shutting down, but that's because it needs a tune-up. I gotta change out the spark plugs. I still gotta redo the oil and all that stuff. It's been sitting here for a while now, for almost 2-3 years or something like that. So it's just been sitting here underneath a car cover, of course. That's why the paint is not dearly bad. But that's all for right now, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Sunday is my last day. I go back to work again Monday. I'm thanking God that I'm at work again, so it gives me more money to save up for my car. On that behalf, guys, this is the end of Saturday's clip for the 1997 Trans Am. I will see you guys tomorrow. So just a brief update from last night. Where we left off is, well, you guys are already looking at it pretty much. I still gotta put this division shield, I guess you can call it. I still gotta put that interior piece in. We can hide all those wires right there. This side will be pretty much cleaned up already, and I already have like this side trim here and the doors done, so that's always best. I'm gonna be putting the pillar back up here, as long with the little hose that goes right there as well. And then we're gonna be getting started on this right here. Now, this is my favorite part. It's gonna be a hassle trying to get it back in here, but I'm pretty sure that once it gets in here, it's gonna actually stay in here. And, well, nobody's gonna really take this out because it's a pain in my beep, but you know what I mean. And then we're gonna be switching over to the driver's side, getting the driver's side all tackled down. I have a few more pieces that I gotta put back here, which ain't much. So we might have time to take off the steering wheel like I told you guys. I'm gonna take this off probably today. We wanna do something different with it. It doesn't match the car, so we wanna make sure that it's gonna match the car before we start just putting it up for sale. You guys are already looking at that, and plus the buttons need to be cleaned and a whole bunch of other stuff with that steering wheel. We're gonna get started on that today. Let me show you all the pieces that are out here. And don't mind the wind noise. Here is the back liner that I was telling you. I had to let it dry last night. I'm glad I let that dry. And there's the back piece to where the speaker goes right there. And they got the side pillars here. Got that hose I was talking about, all the nuts and bolts. Then you also have the centerpiece right here. Centerpiece actually really came out really good. I'm surprised at how well this thing actually came out. I really am in love with it and how good it is. I mean, this part right here just feels really amazing. The cup holder turned out fine. My Pepsi. This is the shield I was talking about that had all the passenger side wires. Things right here which go for the T-top. I don't know if I'm going to install those yet. Think about that for a minute. And then these right here go in the back side of the trunk. Not too much stuff today. And I also got the seat that I want to put in so it holds that carpet in place. I have to repaint a few other pieces because I noticed that once you let paint sit, it's going to show some imperfections. So I want to make sure I get all those imperfections pretty much cleaned up. Then I got the blades for the speaker right there. Check this thing out. Look how much more cleaner and better it looks. I took it off completely and I redid it with some clear coat. And then I also redid the boot part where the shifter goes into. It looks way cleaner now. The back seat, backrest, the two back seats turned out nice. And I still got this. And I still got one of these to do, which I'm only going to do the passenger side. Let me show you guys what it looks like right now. So passenger side, you guys already know the door is done. The side pillar is done. Including this Look how nice this looks. Oh my god. It's looking nice in here now, guys. I like the white. Definitely starts to show more when you don't really get to see this very much often, you know what I mean? So you gotta have to enjoy what you see. You can tell the difference between the driver's side over here. It doesn't have that shield on it, and it's missing, well, pretty much everything. The passenger side is what my main concern is. Also, this thing where the T-top goes, I'm not gonna screw it down because we have to put the top part back on. But if you guys can see, I put the mic right here, and the mic's gonna go on the visor over there. I still have to put that shield down here, so I'm gonna do that before it gets dark, so that way I can actually see what I'm doing. Other than that, guys, this car is coming together super duper quick. I also got the center console in, well, that half. I wanted to fix this the proper way with making it look a lot more newer than making it look like old junk. Especially when we got a lot of new stuff in this car. I'm gonna be putting the back seats in right now, and maybe I'll be putting that wire shield, whatever you want to call it, in there right now too as well. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it done. We're about to call it a day because there is no more sun for one, and it's really hard to see in here right now. We're definitely gonna be calling it a day. I put this in here just for the looks right now. It actually looks really good. I can't wait for the whole driver's side to be done. The seat's finally in here, which looks amazing, if I should say, and it makes the carpet hold really, really well. I haven't put this back one here. I didn't clip it in place because I still gotta put the 8 speaker in there. I'm gonna wait for that. And then the seatbelt thing, I don't know if we're gonna put a seatbelt in here yet on the back seats. I have to talk to my client. And as soon as I talk to him, we'll know if we're gonna put any more seatbelts back there. But you guys already know the pillars up here. You got this whole side done. The 2 back seats are back here. The side speaker is in here. Actually looks really good too. Like, I'm amazed of how good this actually is turning out. I have this as well as center console all the way completed now. I just have to, well, obviously, let me show you. I gotta screw her down, and it's really easy. It only takes 2 screws there and 2 small ones right there. It's completely easy to put that back in. I'm gonna close this door, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and close the trunk too, because I put everything that I was using today inside of the trunk, so that way I don't lose anything. I think I got everything in there yet. Man, you guys, this car is gonna be amazing. Alright guys, so this is gonna pretty much wrap it up here. It is once again nighttime, so I'm gonna call it for today and then come back again next week on Saturday again. So there'll be another upload on Monday, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell on the side. Give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down in the section down below, share this with all your friends and family, and always remember guys, if it isn't tough, it's not worth building. 1997 Trans-Am. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.